Okay, y'all, I had to put on my glasses. If y'all seen the last video, my ass cannot see. So I had to put on my glasses so I can see. That's why you see me at the end squinting or whatever the fuck. But okay, so where I left off at, I believe I was on the part to where I was big. I was like 7 months pregnant and I end up catching a COVID virus. Yada yada yada. So we still ain't think nothing of it. Mind you, me and the nigga, he ain't never mentioned nothing the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say this because I never really understood why he never talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Because for number one, I feel like that is some serious shit you kick it with your partner with. Like, cause me, like I'm different. I don't know. When I first found out about it, like nigga, I was telling everybody, y'all, like everybody, and I was so fucking young. Like you just don't know. It just fucked up my life and my mind at the time. You know, I'm better now, but around that time or whatever, it just messed up my mind, and I just don't understand. Like I was telling so many people, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it, don't get me wrong, because I just said it in my last video, I understand why people don't say anything, because motherfuckers judge you so fast. But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to anything like that, I have to tell my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like I have dated a couple people, regular people, you know what I'm saying? And I always kept it 100 with them. Period. And they choose to fuck with me or not. And they good, you know what I'm saying? One of them married, got kids, all that type of shit. Never had nothing. You know what I'm saying? The other one too. Like, so all I'm saying is just how you do stuff. Yeah, I just feel like you give that person a choice. But anyway, all right, back to the story. So, yeah, okay, so time, I got over my little flu or whatever the fuck that I had, right? So I got over that. I end up having my son March 19th, right? Now, when I had my baby, when I had my middle son or whatever, he came out big as fuck, y'all. He was 8 pounds 15 ounces. What? God was with me. He was healthy as fuck. Like he was good. They did all the tests on him. He was good. Ain't God good? God good. Okay, so boom, so he was good. All right, so now we go home, I'm taking care of the baby, yada yada yada. Now it's some months flew past, right? So my baby got to be like 5 or 6 months now, right? So this one night the nigga was out. I call him like, hey babe, you know what I'm saying, when you coming home? Oh yeah, I'll be home such and such. I'm like, all right, just all right, come home. Boom, time was going by. 11 o'clock passed, 12 o'clock passed. The nigga went home, 1 o'clock passed. I end up calling him again. Send me straight to voicemail. Really? So then I end up calling again. Send me straight to voicemail. All right, so now I'm pissed because off top, I'm like, yeah, he with a bitch, right? He with a bitch. That nigga still, cheating, doing what the fuck he doing. So I'm up, the baby sleep. I'm just up around the house just looking. I couldn't go to fucking sleep because I knew he was up to no good. I knew he was doing dumb shit. So I end up, God told me, I keep on saying something told me, but God told me. So God told me to look through, he had a box full of papers. The niggas know, like when they get locked up, or the bitches know too, like when you get locked up and you go to prison and then you come home with all your stuff and he never took it out or whatever, but he just give you a big ass box full of your papers and all the shit up in there. Okay, boom. So something just told me to look through that. So I end up looking through that. You know what I'm saying? Just on some bullshit. Boom. I ran across the his records. You know what I'm saying? It was like some medical records. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get to looking. All right. And then I seen, boom, tested for HIV positive. My heart dropped. No bullshit. So me not really knowing, I'm like, damn, like is this real? You know what I'm saying? So instantly, because we were staying with my mom at the time, right? My mama had this big ass house on Burton or whatever the fuck. So the it looked like, I ain't gonna lie, it looked like two apartments, like one upstairs, that's what we had, because it had a kitchen, it had a bathroom, all that, a bedroom up there, and then downstairs that was you know, where she was at. So it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Nigga, I run downstairs. I go to my mom. I'm like, Mom, get up. You know what I'm saying? Like I need you to see something like that. And she was like, what? You know, like what? And I was like, Mom, I need you to read this. Like, what this say? Like that. So my mama ended up getting up, you know, put on her glasses, which yo. So she ended up put on her glasses and she was reading it. She was like, dang, Tank, because that's what she called me. But she was like, dang, Tank, like, well, say that he got HIV, like that. She said, but just relax, you know what I'm saying? Bottom line, she was just like, just relax, chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, call the fucking y'all gotta excuse me, the health department or whatever. It's right there on Fuller clinic where everybody go to get tested or whatever the fuck. So she was like, just call them early in the morning and we can go up there. All right, bet, nigga. When I tell y'all I could not sleep, I was up, just mind going. Matter of fact, I don't even think I went to sleep, to be honest. So boom, it was early in the morning, 7 o'clock, came around 8 o'clock. I think it was 8 o'clock when they opened or whatever the fuck. I end up calling them ASAP. I'm like, nigga, like, I need to be seen ASAP. So, boom. Me and my mom, it was just us. We end up going up there. So then, she came, they came and called my name and stuff like that. So I went in the back and all that type of stuff. So when I went in the back now, this lady, she was so cool. I would never forget her. Her name is Tanya. And she was like, you know, I told her the story, what happened. And she was like, you know, she was like, it's okay, you know, just calm down or whatever, relax. They took my blood, yada yada yada. So when they did I think she did a prick. I'm so sorry, y'all, it's so long ago. I think she did the prick first, right? I think Tanya did the prick first, and then it showed up there, because it showed up fast. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yes. She was like, I'm sorry, Dorianda, like, you diagnosed with HIV. And I'm like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, I've been calling this nigga. All morning. He had to have like 60 missed calls from me. No bullshit. But whatever. So now they want to do, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure, because you know sometimes that should be fucking up. They could say that you got something and you don't. So now I'm going to the back where they give you the blood drawn, like on your arm. So now by this time, when I'm sitting down, he called me instantly. I instantly was like, motherfucker, like, you gave me HIV? He, like, his exact words, I would never forget, but his exact words was like, huh? What? How? And I'm like, motherfucker, you know how. Now, remind you, since I'm reacting the way I'm reacting, they record me in there, right? Because you know that's a crime anyways. You know, I never followed pursuit. I never went down there personally and pressed charges. No, them motherfuckers picked it up because they I was so loud up in there, y'all. Like, I ain't even go front. I was loud. Everybody heard me. I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm telling the truth. So I'm like, motherfucker, you know, how the fuck you get that? Blah, blah, blah. So I hang up on them. She end up doing the test or whatever. I think she said that we had to leave and they'll call me with the results or some shit like that. just to make sure or whatever. But she was like, until then, you know, you got to get on these meds, blah, blah, blah. She sent me to the place where I still go to this day. You know what I'm saying? I've been there for forever.